Sri Ganesha Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Patage Namaha. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 19 of Kishkindha Kanda. In the previous chapter, we saw Rama Rama killed Vali under the cover of a forest through piercing an arrow through his chest while Vali was fighting with Sugriva. Vali got hurt by this, and then he went on condemning Rama for his act, which is not justifiable. It is an injustice act because while Vali was fighting with Sugriva, Rama shot him from the cover behind without being seen by him. But then Rama went on replying to him, giving him a long reply that he is primarily Wali is punishable because of his offense of objecting his brother's wife while the brother was alive and wedded with her. And that was his main mistake, because of which he is considered as guilty of punishment, and the punishment for that is death itself, because he, being the king, supposed to be ideal for the others, and then he violated that spiritual law, and because of that reason Rama punished him under the power of Bharata, who is ruling the entire world, being the son of being from the family of Ikshvaku, as ordained by Manu himself. Now, when Rama is supposed to punish Vali, Vali was not ready to accept anything in the beginning. So, because of that reason, like a wild beast with which the Kshatriyas used to hunt, so he stood in the cover, and from the cover he sent an arrow like the way he hunt a wild beast. He killed Vali. Accepting the mistake, Vali then kept silent. Accepting his mistake, he begged mercy from Rama. The mighty king of the monkeys, who lay pierced by an arrow, did not reply further to Rama's judicious words. His limbs crushed by rocks, severely bruised by the trees that Sugriva had hurled at him, transfixed by Rama's shaft at the point of death, he swooned away. Tara, learning that he had been struck down by an arrow discharged by Rama in the struggle, and receiving the distressing tidings that her lord lay dying, with a troubled heart hastily emerged with her son from the rocky cavern. The monkeys who followed Angada, however, on seeing Rama with his bow, ran away in fear. Perceiving those monkeys fleeing in terror like deer that scatter when the leader of the herd falls dead, Tara, though herself distraught, rallied the frightened monkeys who sought to escape from Rama as if his had already been discharged at them, and said, O monkeys, O Vanaras, you are the servants of that lion among monarchs. Why are you abandoning all and flying in disorder? Has Wali not been laid low by his wicked brother on account of the throne? It was far from afar that Rama loosed his far-reaching arrow. Thus did the consort of Vali speak, and those monkeys who were able to change their shape at will answered with one voice in words fitting to the occasion, saying, O you who are the mother of a living son, return home and protect Angada. Death in the form of Rama has struck Vali down and is bearing him away. Having launched a volley of immense trees and great rocks, Vali fell borne down by arrows that resembled the lightning. Beholding that lion among monkeys overcome him, whose prowess was equal to Indra's, the whole army of monkeys has taken to flight. Let the warriors save the city and install Angada as king. The monkeys will obey Wali's son, who will take his place. If these conditions do not meet with your approval, O lady of agreeable looks, Then the monkeys will seek other inaccessible retreats. Amongst those who live in the forest, some have no wives, others have common wives, but we fear those who have been deprived of their wives and still desire them. As they were but a short distance away, that lady of sweet smiles heard them and answered with dignity, saying, since that lion among monkeys is dying, of what use to me is my son or the entire kingdom? I shall seek out the feet of that magnanimous hero whom Rama has slain with a single arrow. Speaking thus, overcome with grief, beating her head and breast with her two hands and weeping in her distress, she rushed towards him and still running beheld her lord lying on the earth, he the slayer of the foremost of the Vanaras, who never turned back in battle, he who was able to hurl great mountains as Vasava discharges his thunderbolt with all the fury of a storm, roaring the while like a great mass of thunder clouds, he whose valor was equal to Indra's, that hero pierced by a single arrow lay on the earth. Like the leader of antelopes, a tiger has struck down for its prey, or like a place of sacrifice held sacred by all, with its banners and its altars laid waste by Suparna on account of a serpent. Then Tara beheld the mighty Rama leaning on his bow, standing with his younger brother and the brother of her lord, and beside herself with grief, she approached her spouse who had fallen on the battlefield, and seeing him lying there, was overcome with by distress and fell to the ground. Then rising as if newly waking from sleep, seeing her lord caught in the noose of death, sobbing, she cried out, O king! Her piercing cries, resembling an osprey's, moved Sugriva deeply, as did the presence of Angada also. Thus came to the end chapter 19 of Kishkindha Kanda in Ramayana. Namaste Sharada Devi, Kashmira Puramasini, Twamaham Prarthaye Nityam, Vidya Danancha Dehime. Goodbye.